Hey guys, it's Katie again, and I know I haven't been back in a while, but magically, like a gust of wind coming from the mountains, I am back. That was like a very good simile. So I'm gonna do the 50 question challenge today, but I'm not really feeling all 50, so I'm gonna do about 20. So on the update, I'm no longer a cheerleader and I play in a band now. And we rock out hard sometimes, not gonna lie. And I've actually got 2 books here that I've read, but these are 2 of my favorite books, and they're actually just like coffee table books, but you know, they're like my favorites. Number 1 I found on the sale rack at Barnes & Noble's. This is an amazing book. It's called What Do You Want to Do Before You Die? And it's by The Buried Life, and evidently it was like a show on MTV for a while, but I never watched it. But in here, like, it's really cool. On like the first few pages, they have like a list of 100 things to do before they die, and like the ones they've done, they've marked out, and the ones they haven't done are still unmarked, which I think is really cool, and I really hope they get to do it one day. Number 46 is Do a Sketch with Will Ferrell. That one's not marked off. Take kids on a shopping spree and get something named after you. They had people send in the things they wanted to do before they die, and they got professional artists to like make art out of their like requests for what they want to do when they die, and I think it's really, really cool, and it's like my favorite thing ever. Like, this one says, I want to walk into a building that I have designed, and this guy like has a building behind it. It's not like a very fun one, but it's good. And let's see, let me just flip through it. I want to say meow during a speech. I want to prove to my dad that I'm not just another letdown and do something with my life. This one pulls at the heartstrings, so this one is like one of my favorites, so I'm gonna like fold down the corner. So like, I've gone through the whole book and I've read every one of them, and I just think it's a really good book. Go pick it up, you know, do whatever. Number 2 on the list, actually there's only 2 books, so the second book that I've picked up is called Humans of New York. But basically this guy spent like a long time, I think like a year or 7, I don't know how many years, but he spent a long time walking the street of New York and taking pictures basically. So there's like a bunch of cool people and like weird people, and every time there's like something, he'll write what it was, and it's amazing to me that he remembers that. This kid looks better walking home from school than I've ever looked in my life, which is so true because this kid is so fly. There's just a bunch of weird ones, and like this one says like seen in Union Square. Like, it's just really cool, and it's like a really good book. Got it at Barnes & Noble's last week or so. Really, really good. Pick it up now. Humans of New York, listen to me. Humans of New York by, I don't know, by some guy. You'll know it. It's the only book out there called Humans of New York. Now to the questions. Question number 1. Grab the book nearest to you, turn to page 18, and find line 4. Okay, the book nearest to me was The Giver. Page 18, line 4. 1, 2, 3. Asher and I will always be friends, he said firmly, and there will still be school. Great line. Read the book. Question number 2. Stretch your left arm out as far as you can. What can you touch? This pillow. Great pillow. Question number 3. Before you started this survey, what were you doing? Well, before I started answering these questions, I was talking to a camera, and now I'm still talking to a camera and answering questions at the same time. Ha, multitasker. 4. What is the last thing you watched on TV? Well, the last thing I watched on TV was Doctor Who, because this morning when I was getting ready for school it was on. And I swear I'm not a massive nerd, but I kinda am, because look at the back of my laptop. Like, this thing lights up when it's on. How cool is that? But seriously, Doctor Who. Question 5. Without looking, what time is it? I think it's 3:48. Oh, it's 4 o'clock. Oh, so close. 6. Now look at the clock. What is the actual time? Okay, it's 4 o'clock. Ooh, 4 o'clock p.m. Ooh. 7. With the exception of the computer, what can you hear? My dog licking himself in the background. 8. When did you last step outside? What were you doing? The last time I stepped outside, I was actually like just a second ago. I went outside to go check the mail, and I did not get anything. Doesn't it suck when you don't get anything in the mail? 9. what did you dream last night? Okay, so I had this really weird dream, and like me and this guy, he's my friend, we were in the parking lot somewhere, I don't know, we were being stupid or something, and I tripped and hit my head on a car, and then hit my head on the concrete, and I passed out, and then somehow he fell, and he passed out whenever he hit his head on the concrete, and then like all these people brought us in this building, and we were just passed out together. 10. Do you remember your dreams? Obviously, I do remember my dreams because I just told you, but sometimes I really don't, and I wish I did because I know there's like some weird crap that goes on in here, and I wish I knew what it was all the time. When did you last laugh? My last real laugh was probably like at like 3 o'clock. I was doing some kind of research paper with this guy in my class, and we were being really dumb. 12. Do you remember why and at what? No, I do not remember why and at what because I don't know, we laughed at a lot of things. 13. What are on the walls of the room you were in? Behind you, in front of me, is a Van Gogh painting. Not the real thing. I wish it was real. The crown and the Caitlyn that used to be behind my bed, but as you can see, I've rearranged a little bit. My mirror at your 1 o'clock, or my 1 o'clock, I don't know. All the artwork that's right there that I made, a to-do list by the light switch, a window, a picture of me and my sister, a bookshelf, the TV, my One Direction calendar, the mirror, my garland, my dresser. 14. Seen anything weird lately? I don't know, walking in the halls of my school every day is kind of just like something weird in its own because there's so many weird people that go there and I don't understand. 15. What do you think of this quiz? I think it's going pretty good. I don't know, man. Why you gonna ask me this question? 16. What is the last film you saw? So the last movie I saw on my TV was Pearl Harbor, which is a freaking great movie, and it's so sad. It makes me cry big crocodile tears. And the last movie I saw in theaters was Catching Fire. That's the last one, Catching Fire. 17. If you can live anywhere in the world, where would you live? London, 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 or New York? Oh my gosh, I want to live there so bad. 18. If you became a multi-billionaire overnight, what would you buy? Okay, a Mercedes G-Wagon first, so I can go ahead and get that out of the way. I would probably pay off the rest of my parents' bills. I would buy a bunch of toys for orphans. And then I would buy my plane ticket for London. So many people have told me I'm never going to go there. And like, you know, whenever someone tells you you're not going to do something, it makes you want to do it even more. 19. Tell me something about you that most people don't know. I have this weird birthmark on the bottom of my foot. Bum, bum, bum. And the last question, number 20. If you could change one thing about the world, disregarding guilt and politics, what would you change? I just would change like the fact that everybody hates each other, you know? Like, why can't everybody just get along? It's just this one big world of hatred, and I'm not gonna go all classic and be like, world peace, because that's so cliche. But I do kind of wish everyone could get along, because the United States is not in a good position right now. I would just change that everybody should get along. Okay, so that concludes the 20 question challenge, and I hope that my questions gave you some closure on some really weird topics. So thank you guys for watching, and I love every single one of you. You guys can send me in questions and I'll answer those one day. So send questions, you guys. Subscribe, like, tell your friends, do whatever, and I love you guys so much. Y'all have a special place in my heart. If you haven't gone and listened to She's So Perfect by 5 Seconds of Summer, do it now. Do it now. Do it now, please. Okay, so you can click Harry Styles' face over there to get a link to the 5 Seconds of Summer video, and click my face if you want to subscribe. All that stuff, and I love you guys so much, and thanks for watching. Love you. Mwah. No, ma'am. That's cute. Love you too. Bye. How's my grandma?